Hi there, I'm Sheila Pearl. I want to talk about that V word today. Just an example of vulnerability. The picture that I've attached to this video, at least sometimes when you see the video, is a picture of my new walking stick. Well, some people call it a cane. I call it a walking stick with a foot. And nonetheless, it is one of those items that seems to imply fragility, aging, decrepitude, not able to walk on your own 2 feet without help. And I've had some problems with my hip. I'm getting physical therapy for it, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's just one of those things where one day I'm fine and the next day, oh my goodness, I have trouble walking just 10 feet from here to there. And I'm going to a family event this weekend that's in a camp. In other words, we're going to be outdoors, we're going to be walking along trails, we're going to be on the yard, we're going to be on the lawn, we're going to be walking some distances, and I don't want to get stuck holding on to my grandchildren or other members of my family for support. So I decided to accept my vulnerability, to go buy my walking stick and to use it with pizzazz, to use it with aplomb, to use it with confidence, saying to myself, if I need support, it's okay to have something that gives me support and independence, so I don't have to wait to be with someone to hold on to them. And I have my walking stick with a foot. Now, you may not think that's a big deal. For me, my next birthday, I'm going to be 75. On the one hand, I say age is just a number, and yet I'm aware, because of the changes in my body, that there's some vulnerability in my getting older. I might be getting better in many ways, but there is some fragility and there is vulnerability. So when I can accept my vulnerability, I can talk to you about it. I can be open about it. I can get my walking stick, have my walking stick if I need it. Then I'm not feeling trapped. I'm not feeling afraid. I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet, maybe with a little help every now and then. So that's my story today about one aspect of vulnerability. What is your story? What are you feeling vulnerable about? What is it that you would hesitate to do, or what is it you would hesitate to get because it might be some sort of evidence that you're vulnerable? And if you were to go ahead and get the help you need or announce to the world that this is something you're struggling with, how would that liberate you? You see, it's very liberating to me to be open about my vulnerability. Then I don't have to hold anything back. Then I don't have to pretend. So talk to me about your vulnerability. I want to know.